We'll spend many days together here at Butler School. In order for all of us to be the best that we can be, we always do things the Bobcat way. The Bobcat way we do things at our school is always with respect. That means that you must show respect to yourself, others, and property. The way we do that is being respectful with our words and actions. As you go about your days, weeks, months, and even the whole school year, please make sure that each choice you're making is a respectful choice. That's the Bobcat way. When you're showing silent passage at Butler School, your teacher may use these signs. Hello. Quiet. Sit down. Stand up. Walk. Stop. Yes. No. Thank you. Of course, the best one is a big thumbs up, which means you're awesome. It's the Bobcat way. It's a new day. Whether you come to Butler School on foot, bicycle, car, or bus, all students should come in the building after the first bell. Walk slowly when entering the building. Keep your hands, feet, and backpacks to yourself. This is also a good time to say hello or good morning to other students and staff. If you're eating breakfast, enter the building through this door. If you've already had a good breakfast to start your day, enter the building through the gym doors here. Go straight to your classroom and read quietly until the bell rings at 8:55 a.m. If you're eating breakfast, you'll go to your classroom when you're done eating. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property as we arrive at Butler School each day. It's the Bobcat way. The Bobcat way we move through hallways is always quietly and safely. We respect others and property by keeping our hands, feet, and belongings to ourselves. We look at work and art on the walls with our eyes only, and we always throw our trash in the appropriate place. When you're in the hallways, walk on the right side of the hallway. Shh! We have silent passage so that we don't disturb classes that are learning. Make sure to use the silent passage sign language that you learned from the other video. You can still be a respectful, friendly Bobcat without disturbing other classrooms. Oh, and one more thing. During the day, you might need to refill your water bottle at the special fountains. Make sure you're following silent passage and use the filling station carefully. Make sure to report any water spills that you see on the floor to your teacher. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property as we move through the halls at Butler School each day. It's the Bobcat way. We're all familiar with silent passage in the hallways at Butler School. But did you know that silent passage includes going up and down the stairs too? When you or your class are using the stairs, it's important to keep on the right side, whether you're going up or down. Make sure to use the handrail and walk safely and slowly. As always, keep your hands, feet, and belongings to yourself. Most importantly, make sure your feet are observing silent passage. A few students or a whole class stomping up and down the stairs can be very loud and disturb other classrooms. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property as we move up and down the stairwells of Butler School each day. It's the Bobcat way. Your classroom is where you spend most of your day at Butler School. It's your home away from home. Not only do you need to respect yourself, others, and property, but you need to be able to learn new things and work hard while you're in there. You'll respect yourself by staying on task and working hard with a growth mindset. You can do it. Keep your binder, desk, and work area organized. Respecting yourself means always doing your best work. Respecting others is easy in the classroom too. Always be kind with your words and actions. That includes keeping your hands, feet, and other materials to yourself. When your teacher is speaking, make sure you're listening to instructions. You can't follow directions if you didn't hear them to begin with. Your teacher expects you to follow directions given the first time. You can respect property in your classroom by taking care of materials and cleaning up after yourself. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property in the classrooms at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. Some days, you may come to school and find that you have a guest teacher in your classroom or during specials. This is a perfect time to make a good first impression. A first impression for yourself and Butler School. You should always treat your guest teacher the same or even better than your regular teacher. Remember, guest teachers expect you to do things the Bobcat way too. Remember all those expectations for your classroom? We still want you to follow those no matter who your teacher is. So take ownership of your classroom, and your guest teacher will end their day thinking your class was the most awesome class at Butler School. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property with a guest teacher at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. At Butler School, you may use the restroom on your own or with other students from your class. The most important thing to remember when using the restroom is QQC. This stands for quick, quiet, and clean, and it shows you respect yourself, others, and property while using the restroom. When you enter the restroom, make sure you're using it correctly and respectfully. Continue to be silent. This is the perfect time to use the ASL sign for hello if you see others while you're in there. Respect the privacy of others by leaving them alone while they're going to the restroom. After you've gone, make sure you wash your hands. Do you know how to wash your hands properly? First, make sure you wait your turn at the sink. And when it's your turn, start by getting your hands wet. Then you can get 2 squirts of soap. Lather your hands up. A good trick is to say the alphabet in your head. And when you get to Z, you know it's time to rinse your hands. Shake off the extra water in the sink. Then get 2 towels to dry your hands with. Finish up by throwing your towels in the trash. If you see any problems in the restroom, make sure to tell an adult. We all enjoy having a clean, safe restroom to go into. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property when using the restrooms at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. Everyone at Butler School uses the cafeteria. It's important to follow these expectations when you come down. During morning arrival, you have a choice of going straight to your class or getting some breakfast first. During lunchtime, your teacher will walk you down to the cafeteria. We have silent passage coming down the stairs to the cafeteria line. Adults downstairs will expect you to face forward in line, stand quietly, and keep your hands and feet to yourself. Make sure you know what you're going to choose before you get up to the counter. The line will go much quicker that way. And make sure to say hello, or good morning, or how's your day been? They enjoy seeing smiling faces and hearing friendly voices each day. Do you know your PIN number? Keep practicing if you don't. As you go into the cafeteria, carry your food with both hands. Keeping your backpack on your back will allow you to do that in the morning. Wearing your coat or jacket will help you do that at lunch during the colder times of the year. An adult will tell you where to sit and how much time you have to eat. Usually we sit with our classes. When you sit down for breakfast, sit at the table for your bus number. If you're a walker or a car rider, there's a table for you to sit too. During lunch, when you sit with your class, this is a great time to sit with someone new and show some kindness to others who may not have a buddy. Quiet voices are expected in the cafeteria. Usually, a voice level of 1 to 2 is expected in the cafeteria. The last 5 minutes, there's no talking. This ensures that everyone is able to finish their meal. If you need anything, always raise your hand. Someone will help you with what you need. When you're finished, clean up your area and throw your trash away. Whether you're eating breakfast or lunch, you should exit the cafeteria by going up the designated stairway to your class or out to recess. Remember, no food is allowed out of the cafeteria. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property in the cafeteria at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. Recess is the time to get some exercise, have fun, and talk with friends, but there are expectations that we have to remember. Even on the playground, it's important to respect yourself, others, and property. You can respect yourself by playing safely and fairly. Use the playground equipment appropriately by doing things like going down the slides and taking turns. Respecting others means listening to the adults who are supervising you and staying in the areas you're allowed to go. You'll want to respect others' personal space, share the playground equipment, and show good sportsmanship. The playground's a great place to show kindness towards others. Do you see a classmate who's alone? Ask them to join you and your friends. At the very least, you can make sure to smile and use kind words and actions with everyone. When recess is over, you can continue to show respect by lining up when your teacher blows their whistle. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property during outside recess at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. There will be many times during the school year that we must have inside recess. Rainy days, deep snow, and cold temperatures are all reasons that we may have to stay inside after lunch. When you're done eating lunch, an adult will dismiss your class to walk from the cafeteria to your classroom. Don't forget silent passage in the hallways. When you reach your classroom, you should follow the directions your teacher has given you for days like this. That includes going to the areas your teacher has assigned and doing activities they've set aside for you. Most importantly, use quiet inside voice levels during inside recess. Remember, you're not outside and other classrooms are busy working while you enjoy your free time. You'll also respect others by continuing to use kind words and actions and respect the lunchtime materials from your classroom or lunch cart. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property during inside recess at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. We're very lucky to have many sources of books at Butler School. You may have books in your seat sack or your desk from your classroom library. You'll also have a chance to borrow books from our whole school library. Going to the library uses all those expectations you've already used in other areas of Butler School. You'll use silent passage in the hallways and quiet voices in the library. You'll sit where the librarian asks you to sit and listen so that you can follow the directions given. And when it's time to choose a book, you'll use a bookmarker to save a spot and leave the shelves like you found them. After you check out your book, you should sit quietly in your assigned place and read until everyone's finished. The most important part about library is respecting property. That book that you're borrowing belongs to everyone. Please take care of your library book by keeping it in your backpack when you take it home. Keep it away from your younger brother or sister and pets. Then you can return it to school the same way that you took it. Taking care of our library books ensures that we have a great selection to choose from for years to come, like this book about Butler School. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property in the library at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. From time to time, we have special guests and events at Butler School. We call these special programs assemblies. This is a time when every classroom, kindergarten through 5th grade, comes down to the gym to enjoy the same program. You'll be expected to come in quietly and sit down crisscross applesauce. Before the assembly begins, talk in quiet voices, then be silent and listen carefully when it begins. We always want to show respect for our guests coming to Butler School. Would you want to visit a school that disrespects you? I wouldn't. We show our appreciation for assembly guests by facing them and using good manners. We clap and cheer only when it's appropriate in order to be the best audience members we can be. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property during assemblies at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. Fantastic! Your class is going on a field trip. Field trips are one of the most exciting things that can happen during the school year. It's very important to follow expectations that your teacher has for you. You are representing Butler School with pride. Your trip will start on the bus. Do you remember expectations for the bus? This will also be a time that your teacher and volunteers might have important instructions for you. Once you arrive, you'll want to stay with your group or class. During the field trip, it's all about respecting others and property. Use good manners. Be a courteous guest. Leave things like you found them and keep your hands and feet to yourself. Don't touch things unless you have permission to. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property on field trips from Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. Another day has ended at Butler School, but we still have expectations for people leaving the building. Some students need to go down to Scope. Some are meeting their parents outside. Some are walking or riding their bike home, and others must get in their bus line. That's a lot of people moving different places all at once. As you leave your classroom, remember silent passage and keeping hands, feet, and backpacks to yourself. Scope students will go to the cafeteria. Walkers and car riders will follow their teacher out to the playground. If you're riding your bike, please walk it off the playground first. Bus riders go to the gym. When you come in, make sure you walk to your line, sit down crisscross applesauce, and stay in your personal space. Always try to end your day with a kind word to someone. Things like, "Have a nice day," or "See you tomorrow," make people feel good. It's always nice to leave Butler School with a smile. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property during dismissal at Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way. Some of you may take a bus to and from school every day. Some of you may only ride a bus during field trips. Regardless, it's important to follow expectations for everyone's safety while on the bus. After following expectations for coming into the gym, a teacher will call your bus number when it arrives. You'll be expected to walk out respectfully with them to your bus. When you get to the bus, sit in your assigned seat. You should be on your bottom, facing forward with your feet out of the aisle. Keep your hands, feet, book bag, and property to yourself. You may put your book bag next to you or on the floor. Use kind words and actions with your fellow passengers. You should always use quiet inside voices while on the bus. The bus driver has a big responsibility driving a lot of people at once. They're in charge of your safety, so it's important that they're able to focus on driving and not correcting behavior. When it's your stop, make sure to tell your driver goodbye, have a nice day. That shows them that you appreciate the job they do. This is how you show respect for yourself, others, and property on the bus to and from Butler School. It's the Bobcat Way.